Hi everyone, this is Venkatesh here. I wanted to talk about something very important today. It is very close to my mind, it is very close to my heart, it's very important to me. So I wanted to talk to all of you about it. I wanted to make this video before your board exams, during your PL, but at that point of time, making videos for your exams was very important to me. I wanted to ensure that all the videos I make are related to your education, your subject, Science 1, so that it helps you in your board exams. सो मैं एक भी वीडियो उस टाइम पे ऐसा नहीं बनाना चाहता था दैट्स नॉट रिलेटेड टू योर एजुकेशन बट ये चीज़ हमेशा पेंडिंग रह गई ये जो मुझे एक वीडियो बनाना था आई वांटेड टू शेयर सम थिंग्स विद यू अबाउट माय एक्सपीरियंसेस विद ऑल ऑफ यू और ये पेंडिंग पेंडिंग ही रह गया सो टुडे आई एम मेकिंग इट इशू ये है कि अभी मुझे नहीं पता ये कौन देखेगा क्योंकि तुम्हारे एग्जाम्स हो गए सो मे बी nobody will probably come to this YouTube page and probably nobody will be seeing this video. But even if one person sees this video in B1 or B2 batch, I request you to forward it to your friends so that they come to know about certain things from my point of view. They come to know what I thought about some things ताकि तुम्हें मेरा point of view पता चले. तो अगर कोई है तो एक भी आदमी देख रहा है तो please forward it to your friends. This is very personal for me. This is a very personal video for me. I wanted to talk to you about a lot of things. First thing I wanted to talk to you about is this is more to the B1 batch than to the B2 batch. जो मैं भी बोलने जा रहा हूँ. It is true for both the batches though. I was sometimes extremely strict with the B1 batch in particular than with the B2 batch, but in B1 I was extremely strict. Uh, I feel very bad about it. It is against my personality. It is against the kind of person that I am. But I had some compulsions. देखो उस वक्त इवन इन जून जुलाई मुझे मालूम था तुम कि तुम्हें आगे क्या क्या फेस करने वाले हो what all things you're going to have in the future. I knew that you will have 2 semesters. I knew that you will have prelims here in the institution, you'll have prelims in the school, you'll have your board exams. I did not even know that you'll be having 3 prelims here, which I came to know later on, but I knew that you have a long way ahead and you have a very stressful path ahead and you have a very, let's say, hard time ahead. I knew the time was coming. तुम्हें नहीं मालूम था तुम लोग को जून जुलाई में शायद इतना सीरियस नहीं थे तुम लोग but I knew what is there waiting for you ahead. So I wanted to prepare you, at least in my subject, at least in my chapter, or in whatever revision I took in Science 1. I wanted to make you people prepared in a way कि तुम्हें कम से कम ध्यान लगाना पड़े मेरे सब्जेक्ट पे तुम्हें लगे कि नहीं नहीं ये तो इजी है दिस सब्जेक्ट इज समथिंग दैट आई कैन डू आई नो दिस आई बीन टॉट वेल I can focus on my other things. I wanted it to be easier for you to, keep my subject aside. So I wanted to teach you in the best possible way. But to do that, what I always needed was a silent classroom. If there's a silent classroom, I can share my thoughts. But unfortunately, uh, I did not have a silent classroom. There were a lot of noise coming from the boys' side. The girls, all cool. The girls were all attentive. The boys also very good. I absolutely, like all the boys in the classroom. They're all my amazing students. But थोड़े boys से maybe 30%, 20%, 40% जो भी है, not all the boys. थोड़े boys से आवाज़ें आती थी. The class was getting disturbed. और वो प्रॉब्लम था कि मैं तुम्हें पढ़ा नहीं पा रहा था और अगर मैं तुम्हें पढ़ाऊंगा नहीं तो तुम सीखोगे क्या और तुम क्या एग्जाम दोगे और तुम्हारे क्या ही होगा आगे. So that was very concernful for me. So I had to shut down any disturbance in the classroom with an iron hand, with an iron fist. So I had to do it. I had to be strict. I had to raise my voice. I had to shout when I had to shout. I had to bring down the ambient noise, the surrounding noise in the classroom, so that only my voice can be heard. And आवाज बॉयज की साइड से आ रही थी बट द रिमेनिंग बॉयज एजुकेशन इज ऑल्सो गेटिंग अफेक्टेड. अगर 30% बॉयज आवाज कर रहे हैं बाकी 70% बॉयज का एजुकेशन भी अफेक्ट हो रहा है. सारे गर्ल्स का एजुकेशन अफेक्ट हो रहा है. दैट इज एब्सोल्युटली नॉट करेक्ट राइट. इट इज नॉट फेयर टू ऑल द गर्ल्स. इट्स नॉट फेयर टू द रिमेनिंग 70% ऑफ द बॉयज who are paying a lot of attention, तो उनके साथ ही करेक्ट नहीं है ना। अगर मेरी गलती की सज़ा मुझे अगर मेरी गलती की सज़ा अगर मुझे मिले तो ठीक है, बट अगर मेरी गलती की सज़ा किसी और को मिले, देन दैट्स नॉट करेक्ट, राइट? So I had to be strict. I did not like it. I hated every moment of it. I hated every single word I said that was not sweet, that was harsh, that was pointed, or that was blunt. But I really did not have a choice. तुम्हारे एजुकेशन के लिए मुझे वो करना पड़ा. I hated myself doing that. I still hate myself that I had to do it to such young people. But मेरे पास चॉइस नहीं था. तुम्हारे पढ़ाई के लिए मुझे वो करना पड़ा. And other thing is, I'm very sensitive towards girls' education. So I cannot see girls' education get affected. अगर 30% boys affect बातें कर रहे हैं और like I said, बाकी 70% boys और सारे girls की पढ़ाई खराब हो रही है, it's not acceptable. I'm very sensitive to girls' education, like I said, in particular, because I remember I have an elder sister. When we were in school, she used to study. She was 2 years elder to me. She used to study during the vacations, and I used to ask her, "What are you studying in the vacations? We're supposed to play." And she would tell me, मैं अगले सेमेस्टर का थोड़ा सा पढ़ाई करके रख रही हूँ ताकि मैम जब मुझे पढ़ाएगी स्कूल में मुझे सिंपल लगे, मुझे थोड़ा बहुत तो आता होगा ना। तो मैं सोच रहा था ये लड़की वेकेशन में बैठ के अगले सेमेस्टर का पढ़ाई कर रही है, और मैं आई वॉज द गाय जो कभी कभी बुक लेने जा रहा था, सिविक्स बुक या 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 तो ना इकोनॉमिक्स बुक। हमारे टाइम सिविक्स और हिस्ट्री के साथ था, इकोनॉमिक्स वॉज ज्योग्राफी। आई डोंट नो हाउ इट इज नाउ. So sometimes when I used to go out to get the book, my sister would ask me, "Where are you going?" And I would tell her, "Stationery shop. मेरा civics का एग्जाम है या तो मेरा economics का एग्जाम है, तो मैं बुक लेने जा रहा हूँ." And she would say, "When is the exam?" And I would say, "Tomorrow." She would say, "Tomorrow you have the exam." और तू आज civics या economics का बुक लेने जा रहा है? I would be like, हाँ मैं हमेशा से ही करता हूँ. And she would ask me, "What if you don't find the book in the shop?" एट दैट टाइम आई वुड टेल हर, तो मैं हिस्ट्री और ज्योग्राफी तो पढ़ा है ना मैंने, मैं उसमें से स्कोर करने को ट्राई करूँगा. सो दैट इज़ हाउ आई वाज एज अ बॉय एंड दैट इज़ हाउ शी वाज एज अ गर्ल. So I know how much more dedicated girls are, how much more focused girls are, which is okay. We all boys have to accept it. All the boys, the students here, me, we all have to accept it. इसमें कुछ गलत नहीं है. If someone is doing better, someone is more focused, as good men, as good boys, as good people, we have to accept it, and that is true. So I'm very sensitive to girls' education. Plus, there are many other reasons why I'm sensitive to girls' education. वो बताऊंगा तो शायद वीडियो बहुत लंबा हो जाएगा. But let me give you two things. Now girls are in schools, girls are in colleges, but काफ़ी टाइम पहले से नहीं था. Many decades back, not even many decades back, थोड़े decades back ही, maybe in villages or even in a lot of other places, girls were denied education to go to schools. Girls were denied education to go to colleges. Girls were denied the right to open books. Now times have changed. Now things are better. Now girls are finally in the schools, in the classrooms. But it's not fair because that fight has been very long. That fight, the society has changed. This fight of getting girls into the education space has been very long. So now when I see that girls are in the classroom and their education is getting affected because of some disturbance that is coming from outside, it is obviously going to make me a little upset, very upset, because that's not fair. A lot of girls from a lot of earlier generation did not get the opportunity to be inside a classroom. So अब जब girls को opportunity मिल रही है, nothing should be affecting their education at any cost. Certainly not some disturbance coming from the class or coming from some section of boys. That's not fair at all. And those boys, again, I know तुम मजाक में कर रहे थे. I'm very fond of you. Don't get me wrong. Don't think that sir is angry at us. I'm definitely not angry at us, at you. I absolutely love all the boys in the classroom. I have a lot of respect for all the boys in the classroom. So don't think कि sir हमको blame कर रहे हैं. मैं भी तुम में से हूँ. I'm also a boy, obviously. So if I was in the classroom, maybe I would also be disturbing the class. So maybe not. I was a very silent student, so I don't know. So anyway, so ऐसा मत सोचो, but that is true. That is the reason I'm very sensitive to girls' education, because that battle is hard fought. The battle for girls to be in education, learning things is very hard fought. हमें नहीं पता, but हमारे पहले के generation के women have fought a lot for that. They were denied this opportunity. education. So that's why I may have gotten a little angry at the classroom. But it was not directed at the girls. Obviously not. It was not directed at 70% of the boys जो लोग बातें नहीं कर रहे थे. Obviously it is directed at the 30% of the boys जो लोग आवाज़ें कर रहे थे. It will keep on changing. आज कोई होगा, कल कोई होगा. And like I said, I'm also part of the boys. So if I was in the classroom, I don't know how I would have behaved myself. I don't remember how I used to behave when I was younger. But we all, must be more careful, is what I'm trying to say. So these are the reasons. I was very strict. I told in B1 batch often, why don't we call your parents? Why don't I talk to your parents and stuff like that? But that is absolute nonsense. I would never get my students in trouble with their parents. अगर तुम मुझे थोड़ा सा भी जानते हो, तुम्हें पता रहा होगा कि मैं ऐसे ही बोल रहा हूँ. If you people even know me 1%, I think you would know that I would not do such things. I would never get you people in trouble with your parents or your family or anything like that. वो बस मैं ऐसे बोलता था ताकि मैं क्लास को कंट्रोल कर सकूं. मैं ये सब तुम्हें प्यार से समझा सकता था कि तुम्हारे आगे क्या होने वाला है, एग्जाम्स आने वाले हैं. बट उसमें टाइम जाता है ना यार. उसमें मुझे आधा घंटा लगेगा. आधा घंटा तुम्हारा लेक्चर वेस्ट हो जाएगा. उस आधे घंटे में मैं तुम्हें कुछ पढ़ा सकता था. तो मैंने शायद से डांट दिया होगा. I would have to get control of the class. I may have shouted. I definitely did shout a lot in B1, but I'm sorry. I did not have any other choice. तुम्हारी एजुकेशन से ज़्यादा मेरे लिए कोई और चीज़ इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है. तो अगेन that was my thing I wanted to say. In B1 I was very strict. I know that. Unfortunately B1 में थोड़ा सा डिस्टर्बेंस थोड़ा ज़्यादा था कभी कभी. तो मुझे बहुत सारा चीज़ नहीं बोलने को मिला जो मैंने B2 में एक्चुअली बोल दिया. In B2 I got a chance to motivate them a little bit more. I got a chance to tell them about my experiences when I was a student in my 10th, how I coped up in my geometry, how once I went from far less than average to suddenly doing well. So all these things I was able to share it with B2 batch क्योंकि B2 batch में थोड़ा सा silence ज़्यादा था. I was able to speak more. So I feel bad about this कि B1 में I couldn't have the opportunity to share about these things. But it is what it is. We have to accept things that have happened. We cannot change the past. I don't know मुझे और कुछ बोलना है क्या B1 को. I think a lot of things, but I will probably stop here about that. B2 I want to tell you one thing. B2 the first lecture, gravitation. I came like a bazooka. Bazooka is like I don't know. It's like I don't know how to explain it to you. Okay, forget about your bazooka. Bazooka is like a big shoulder fired gun or something. I came like a rocket. I was extremely strict on all of you. I was keeping a lot of pressure on you all. And while leaving, I said, I know I was strict, but it was for your own good. मुझे याद है मैंने ये भी कहा था. And if you remember, I apologized to you people in the second lecture itself. I told you people I'm sorry. The first lecture I was extremely strict. तुम्हारी कोई गलती नहीं थी. मैं बिना मतलब स्ट्रिक्ट आया था. आई एम वेरी सॉरी. मैंने तुम्हें सेकेंड लेक्चर में बोला था क्योंकि फर्स्ट लेक्चर के बाद ही मैं जब घर जा रहा था बाइक चला के तो मैं सोच रहा था यार why was I so strict with B2 batch? Why was I strict with them on the first lecture जब उन्होंने कुछ किया ही नहीं था. But याद रखना, I apologize to you in the second lecture and I apologize to you even now. But I told you the reason. तुम्हारे पहले उस दिन मेरा B1 बैच में लेक्चर था और B1 में थोड़ा ज़्यादा डिस्टर्बेंस था. तो आई वांटेड टू एंश्योर कि B2 में डिस्टर्बेंस ना हो क्योंकि मेरे को लगा कि B1 को मैं थोड़ा कम सिखा पाया उसकी वजह से. तो मैं सोच रहा था कि B2 में सेम चीज़ नहीं होनी चाहिए. So I thought I'll keep the pressure on the students in B2 so much that I will not give them an opportunity to have any kind of disturbance coming from their side. But I realized उसकी ज़रूरत नहीं थी कि B2 में वैसे भी आवाज़ थोड़ा सा कम था. Again, remember, second lecture I told you people sorry. That's how bad I felt. So that is very heartfelt. I think this is it for now. I'm not sure what else do I tell you people. I hope you're all happy with your results. Whatever results you got, own it. मेहनत से मिले तुम्हें मार्क्स. तुम्हें लग रहा है कम मिला है तो भी ठीक है क्योंकि वो भी मेहनत से मिला. किसी ने तुम्हें एक मार्क फ्री में नहीं दिया. Nobody has given you even 1 mark in free. Even if you got less than what you had expected, like I got far less than I had expected during my 10th. Well, I had got 5% less than what I had expected or what I thought I deserved. But it happens. But I accepted it. I accepted it because वो भी मुझे मेहनत से मिले थे. उसके लिए भी मैंने पूरी मेहनत की थी. मुझे लगा मैं ज़्यादा डिज़र्व करता हूँ. मेरे को लगा मुझे कम मिला बहुत एज़ कम्पेयर टू व्हाट आई शुड हैव गॉटन. बट मुझे ये लगा कि वो भी मुझे मेहनत से मिला है. जो मुझे मिला है वो मुझे किसी ने फ्री में उपकार करके मेरे को दिया नहीं है. I have earned every single mark out of that. I took it very very openly. मैं कभी अपना मार्क्स उस टाइम पे बताने में मुझे कोई शर्म नहीं थी. मैं ओपनली बोलता था विद माय हेड हेल्ड हाई एंड आई यूज्ड टू टेल देम दिस इज माय मार्क्स. सामने वाला कुछ भी सोचे, सामने वाला सोचे यार इसको थोड़ा कम मिला है. आई डिडंट केयर क्योंकि मुझे पता था मैंने कितनी मेहनत की है. मुझे मालूम था मैंने दिन रात मेहनत की है. मुझे मालूम था आई डिजर्व मोर. मुझे मालूम था मुझे मेरे एक्सपेक्टेशन से थोड़ा कम मिला है. सो आई डिड नॉट लेट एनीबॉडी एल्स जज मी कि भाई इसको थोड़ा कम क्यों मिला है. Not their business. They don't know how much I worked. They did not sit with me in the night when I was studying. They did not sit with me in the early mornings when I was studying. So I just told them my marks. सामने वाला जज करता जज करे. They thought कि मैंने शायद पढ़ाई नहीं की. Let them judge. I don't care. I only cared that I did my best. Okay. So those of you who have got less than what you have expected, don't lose heart. It is okay. Things happen in life. We just learn from the experience and we move on. I learned from my experience in 10th that I got less in my 10th. I use that. I use that knowledge कि मैंने कहाँ पे छोटी-मोटी गलती की, मैं कहाँ पे improve कर सकता हूँ. I worked harder in my 12th and in my 12th I did very well. Like I often tell you people, 12th I did very well. In physics I had 97 out of 100, chemistry I had 95 out of 100, maths I had 92 out of 100. My PCM was 284 out of 300. That is 95% approximately. So own your marks. Don't be ashamed of anything. Bindas bolo. This is what I got. Don't care about what the others would think. Okay? Those who have got more than what you have expected, I'm very happy for you. Good, very nice. Those who got as much as you expected, I'm very happy for you also. Absolutely, I'm very happy for all of you. जिनको कम मिला डोंट वरी, डोंट लूज हार्ट. आगे बहुत कुछ है. 11th है, 12th है. 11th में हार्ड पढ़ना, 12th में हार्ड पढ़ना. एंड ऑल ऑफ यू 11th 12th अच्छे से करना. जो फाउंडेशन ईयर्स है वो तुम आगे जो काम करोगे जॉब पे जब जाओगे तो मैं तुम्हारा 11th 12th की चीज़ें बहुत हेल्प करेंगी जो तुमने सीखी हैं. तो प्लीज़ 11th को लाइटली मत लेना क्योंकि 11th इज द फाउंडेशन फॉर योर 12th. अगर 11th वीक होगा तो 12th भी वीक होगा. योर 11th हैज़ टू बी परफेक्टली परफेक्टली वेल फाउंडेड. वो बिल्डिंग का जो फाउंडेशन बना के स्ट्रांग होना चाहिए ताकि आगे पर की जो बिल्डिंग बनेगी वो काफ़ी स्ट्रांग बनेगी. इट विल बी बैलेंस्ड, इट विल नॉट स्वे. तो 11th अच्छे से करना. 12th ऑब्वियसली अच्छे से हो जाएगा. कुछ इशू नहीं है. आई एम वेरी प्राउड ऑफ ऑल ऑफ यू. ओके. Well, let's see. I'll probably end this video. Okay, I want to say something to you people, but I'm not sure if I should or not because anyway, maybe next time. You all take care of yourself. Have a great day. If you okay, if you people okay, you know what? See you all. Have a great day.